National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed, and that means we are set for football at Huntington Bank Field. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a first-round pick back in April's draft.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
2nd and 9 now. Has his man, it's Shakir. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll try and run here with Jenkins. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
And the Browns first down.
Once again, Jenkins. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Give up the middle, Jenkins. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for the Browns.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. The Browns at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
He'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. Back to throw now on 1st down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Maverick, 60.
Now back to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here are the Jags now set to get their first drive. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
That's
On play action, Lawrence. That is caught by Hunter. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Hunter, 63 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Browns offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been doing it through the air and on the ground to start the season. Currently leading the NFL in rushing yards by a quarterback here in the month of September. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On first down, here's Jenkins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 20 carries, 72 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know, he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Shakir hauls it in. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 44-yard line. An inside run with Jenkins. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8. Setting up a screen for Jenkins. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
A gain of 10 yards.
These two teams all tied after one.
10 at the 31-yard line.
On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to Jenkins. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
At the 29-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. They'll swing this out to Jenkins. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 12-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. With touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Hunter now will go in motion left. A fake on the jet sweep. Now Lawrence on play action. Look at the big man rumble. And down to the 7-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 68 yards. Now a carry for Allen. They showed off a nice juke in the defender, but the next wave there to bring him down. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Hey, Lion.
Here's Lawrence to throw. So they'll decline the penalty there and go ahead and keep the yards lost on that last play.
Thanks for 24.
In motion goes the tight end. On 3rd and goal, Lawrence. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Parker Washington from 8 yards out. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Browns offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he's made his presence felt in the passing game throughout the season. You look at the NFL's leader in receiving yards by a running back. His name right there at the top. The throw left sideline falls incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. A give. Here's Judkins. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. The offense on 3rd down tonight. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 9. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. He has been elusive in this first half. You see the rushing numbers for him. This defense is going to have to find some way to keep him in the pocket. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. They're going to look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 41 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On the handoff, this is Judkins. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. This is 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns have moved out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Escaping a tackler at the 25. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, 73 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And now the Browns coming out on the field. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. The Browns trying to get back and set quickly here. Time ticking away. They'll look to throw now on first down. Big strides. Look at him go. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. They'll run from the gun. It's Jumpkins. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And this one is right down the middle. So that, Charles, a season long, and since he's a rookie, I guess we can go ahead and call that a career long as well.
I love how you put that together because, you know, as everyone at home was saying, okay, has to be career, right, since he's a rookie. Well done by you, but I definitely like what I've seen from him so far this year. Very distinguished college career. He's looking right at home here in the NFL.
So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up, put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, great work as always. We'll see what the second half brings here. These two defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads at intermission. These offenses, they have had their way so far. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Got a man, that's Hunter. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now first and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. Goes out, funnel near midfield. And this is picked up by the Browns. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. So it looked like a good opening drive to start this third quarter, but ultimately it's going to be an unfruitful one as they give it away on the fumble.
Yeah, the way they were moving it, you figured they were in good position to take the lead, but they sure picked a bad time to be lackadaisical with the football. they wound up giving it away.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. A run, it's Judkins. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
That's good.
Here we go, here we go.
First down.
Cougar 19.
First and 10.
He'll look to throw.
17-yard line.
And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
On the zone read, this is Judkins. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll stay on the ground with Judkins. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Browns first down.
Judkins going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. 2nd and goal from the 1.
2nd and goal.
Let's go.
Irving. Touchdown, Cleveland. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give him a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10. Just shy of the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And the Jaguars first down.
Lawrence will throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had a big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
24.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
And his kick is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
1-yard gain. Brings up
2nd and 9 now. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
On the ground, this is Judkins. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Now Lawrence. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Mason Graham able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Lawrence got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive they started with great field position is facing fourth down.
And this one is right through. So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball into the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Now a play fake here on first down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here, let's go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. From the 33, here's second and a yard. They'll run it with Jenkins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Browns on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. And now they'll shift things around.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Judkins going to run it out of the gun. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Now he's going to step up and run. Into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Browns look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Jaguars 27.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10. At their own 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Washington. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. Now Lawrence. Open man, it's Hunter. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
Hey, Lion.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, right at the 40. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brian Thomas Jr. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
33-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brian Thomas with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Jaguars have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. He's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Able to find his man, John Phillips. And he's able to take. Liam Cohen has reached for and thrown the red challenge flag. He wants a second look at this. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. Winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that one, as that now will wind up an incomplete pass. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 35. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Looking left side, he's got it complete. Hang on now, we're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. This one is complete to Jenkins. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. A 2nd and 11 from the 19.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run. This is Judkins. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Here's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Trying to take this home. They'll run. And he will have the Browns first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory. And his big night continues on that last run. The yardage there going to move him over 100 yards now for the ball game. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
Well, we all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down.